You an asshole, man.
Yeah.
It's funny though. It's funny when it's like understood.
Yeah.
It's funny.
But now I always look to see if Camilla's fucking paying attention. She's never paying attention. I'm like, girl.
It smells like old onions in here.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like someone ate a fucking Subway sandwich in here. And now we gotta fucking sit.
Now we gotta sit in it. That's alright. We'll be alright. Swallow it. Hold on. One more
Swallow
minute.
it.
One more minute, we in. Okay.
Oh, wait, are we in?
No.
No.
One.
Swallow it. Swallow it. Swallow it. Open wide. Take it.
3, 2.
What's up? It's your girl Camilla. You guys are now listening to Swallow It. I'm your girl.
She's Camilla. I'm Danny.
And we are in the building today. I know I sound a little distressed, a little sad, because I am actually. Because you know what? It's a sad day in America right now.
It's been a couple of sad days.
A couple of sad days. We have lost a really, really inspiring artist, mogul, artist. He's like a community activist leader, gang member, whatever you guys want to call it. But at the same time, Nipsey Hussle was killed over the weekend on Sunday, and the city's been a little fucked up about it.
So he was in a gang?
Yeah, he was, for sure. He didn't deny that, but everybody in Los Angeles kind of comes from some type of gang.
Yeah, because isn't the game in a gang?
Yeah, I mean, they're all in a gang, but that's neither here nor there. He was gunned down in his own town,
in front of his store.
Yeah, Marathon store. I'm familiar with this area, Daddy. You being from Boston, I drive those streets. I ride down Slauson, still to this day. That's a street that we ride down, and Crenshaw is a well-known. I don't know if you're familiar with Crenshaw, because just from movies and stuff like that, you've never heard of Crenshaw.
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not.
Right.
I can't sit here and
No. Of course, elaborate. Yeah, but I'm saying as far as in movies and stuff like that. So
I've definitely heard it before for sure.
But it's just a sad situation. I really feel for Lauren and the family. My condolences to everybody across the board. It's just so sad.
It's actually crazy because I work at a restaurant in Beverly Hills, and he was there on Saturday night, and he had he was there with at least 10 of his people having a private dinner with his friends and
very
family.
Private person.
Yeah, but he was very humble. So very humble, very kind, very nice on the way in, nice on the way out, very you wouldn't even think that he was, a celebrity, because he just acted, so chill and laid back. So I didn't personally know him. I've never met him. I can't sit here and say his music is in my Apple playlist, but it's just weird for me, and it struck me because I literally met him on Saturday night. Yeah. And now it's
well, he's definitely a goat out here. So when it comes to music and being somebody that represents the West Coast, he is that guy. He's for sure that person that we respect heavily, in the streets, and it's just fucked up. I can't even explain it more than that. But and
over nothing.
Yeah.
Over nothing.
Lauren London, excuse me. I just feel bad for the people that are posting, the shooting, her running into the hospital. I think it's inconsiderate to the family. I think it's very insensitive. And I just think that social media sometimes needs to calm down on just posting everything.
Yeah, I know. This is the new wave. People literally at the crime scene with his body lifeless on the ground filming it. It's just
ridiculous.
People don't even, they want to be the first person to post it.
He has a daughter, so that's fucked up.
No, he has a son.
He has a daughter and a son, girl.
Oh, from her?
From previous, but he has children.
Yeah.
But his children are affected, and they are able to see that when they grow up, or his daughter is old enough to see that shit now. So
yeah, I mean, and what kills me is that his son with Lauren is only I think was born in 2016, so he's probably about 3 now. And I don't remember anything when I was 3 years old. Do you?
Not just.
Yeah, so he's probably not even gonna remember his dad.
But he will remember it when he grows up.
Yeah, like he'll have to Google it.
Yeah.
He won't be able to like witness it. Do you know what I mean?
He'll know for sure.
Yeah.
But
how do you even get over losing the love of your life?
I couldn't even imagine, girl. Like every time I see the picture with her on it with him, he was just like. She just always in like Google God, you know,
yeah,
like
see,
this
like
is my soulmate.
Yeah,
you know?
see, I never was I wasn't like a fan of his music. I've never like downloaded his music, but I always used to post pictures of them together. It's like couple girls because they just everything about them just screamed like.
It was just so genuine and just so real, and it was just like every time she just looked in his eyes, it was just like, oh, just love and just how he, you know, represented her as a queen and just like loves her and. You know, his friends respected her, like everybody in the industry. You know, it was just like it's like a big deal, like for this to happen. And I can't even imagine why it happened, where it came from. You know, you never can ask why, but I mean, I just want to.
A lot of people are coming up with a million different reasons.
I mean, we're hearing a lot of things in the media and everything, but nevertheless,
it still happened.
It happened, and it's fucked up.
I feel like I was like thinking about this the other day, and I can't really comprehend death. Death is just, I don't like talking about it. I don't even like, even last show you shouted out everyone that lost someone and praying for you. And I feel like uncomfortable because I just don't understand it.
Yeah, but you just have to.
Like it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that's one thing I can say that everyone is going to have in common.
What, that we all, yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know?
God, that's depressing.
I mean, it's reality. I don't mean to laugh about it. But it's something that, you know, it's just going to happen. And not to be depressed about it, not to make it like a Debbie Downer on the show today. But we do need to, like, take advantage of the time that we have here. You know, life is short. And my whole point of just talking about this is just the fact that you need to, like, just appreciate, you know, being here every moment. You know, because I take for granted sometimes when I'm, you know, cussing people out or just thinking that, you know, I'm going to be promised, you know, here tomorrow and I'm not. So it's just like you just have to.
Yeah, but I feel like when people start thinking that tomorrow isn't promised, then they're like.
No, I'm not saying walk around and be like, damn, life isn't. But you have to be thinking about it like you just don't know. Yeah. You know, so just.
I've been having a lot of dreams about death lately, so I really would, like, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Like, this is a terrible tragedy, but it's like giving me anxiety talking about it. So.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take a break.
Okay, take a break.
Get my bearings together.
Okay, you can do that. Let's take a break, ladies and gentlemen. This is Swallow It.
Open wide, take it all in.
On Dash Talk X Radio. I'm your girl Camilla. I'm in the building with Danny, and you know we're just mourning Nipsey Hussle right now. The great West Coast artist. We love you. Rest in paradise, Nipsey Hussle. I'm just lost for words, but I just want to say they caught the guy. He's been captured. Supposedly the girl that was
the bitch that was the driver said she had no clue. Bitch, yeah, you did. Your man had a gun. Like nobody believes you. You're going to jail too. So if you don't go to jail, like you're probably gonna get taken care of by the hood. So God be with you, girl.
I kind of wish that he got caught in the hood. But anyways, nevertheless, let's move on.
Oh, but quick little thing. I guess Nick Cannon is taking over his documentary. So
well, I mean, if it's true, then you know. Get it in because that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah,
everybody needs to be educated on it. If you don't know what we're talking about, Dr. Stevie, you know, get into it. But yeah,
we're not gonna get into it on this show because I don't want to get in trouble with the government. So, and I don't really know much about it at all. So
well, you don't want to talk about anything that you don't want to, you know, you're not knowledgeable about.
Yeah,
so wait till you are knowledgeable.
I'm not knowledgeable about a lot of things, girl.
we need to make you a broaden your horizons. It's okay. You're honest about it. So over the weekend, not only did we lose Nipsey Hussle, I lost a man. You know.
Oh, rest in peace to that relationship.
Rest in peace to that relationship. No, it's crazy.
So no. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty.
What?
Why is the relationship over?
The relationship is over because sometimes I don't know how to say things in a way that is not, I guess, offensive or insensitive. And maybe I should learn how to say or use other words to replace for the words that I use. which I'm learning.
Like what type of words? Give an example.
I don't want to really give.
No, you don't have to say
detail.
exactly what you said, but give us an example of one of the words you used that could have been replaced with another.
No.
Yeah, come on, girl.
No.
Come on, girl.
No.
This is swallow it. You ain't swallowing right now.
I did. I had to swallow my pride and swallow the fact that I got dumped over the weekend on Sunday.
But this is the second time you got dumped in 3 weeks,
in
girl.
3 weeks.
So you did not learn your lesson.
I did not, but you know what? Fuck it. Swallow it. He can swallow it. But I love him. I wish him nothing but the best.
Oh, so this is done.
I feel like it's done.
No, but you said this last time.
No, I feel like it's done. No. I thought.
You're gonna
when you
talk
block
to
somebody. No, when you block someone. And
no,
they
girl,
ignore you
I've
and
blocked
keep you
somebody before and I've fucked them again and loved them again.
Let me tell you,
Let's be serious.
I've never been kept on the scene.
Oh, who cares?
Never.
That's
no.
nothing.
Yes, it's something.
But if you were disrespectful, your ass deserves to be left on the scene.
No, I wasn't disrespectful.
You just said you need to work on the way you talk to motherfuckers, so yeah, you were
that
disrespectful.
That doesn't mean that I called you a bitch. That's
But you were
disrespectful.
still rude, right?
Okay, and I have to deal and compromise with a lot of things too. So, moving on. I got done.
Oh, you can't
ladies
just
and
give us
gentlemen.
like the tip.
I'm trying to stick it all the way in, but you don't let me. Damn, I'm trying to give
You
you
won't
the
even
full
give us
10
an example of one of the words.
I'm trying to give you the 10-inch dick, but you're not.
You're not even giving us a half an inch, bitch.
I'm just saying that I said something that probably was offensive, and he probably took it in a way that. And let me just say this: you shouldn't send it in a text message because in a text message,
do it in a
always,
voice note. Voice
it
note.
always comes off wrong when you send it in a text message. So I think I said what I said, but I think if I would have said it verbally, it wouldn't have came off the way he read it, you know? So
Yeah, because
think
sometimes I feel like when I text people, I'm like,
I didn't say it like
they
that.
get mad and they're like, you're being a bitch. I'm like, I'm literally so chill right now. I'm sitting on the shitter. I'm taking a dump. Like,
So that's where I feel I was at, and I was like, I wasn't really being a bitch in this moment, but I know I can be a bitch. But at this moment, I was just saying something, and I think it just...
I think he's too sensitive for you, girl, and you need to move on.
Well, and that's what I asked him. I said, are you too sensitive for me? He said yes. And I said, you know what? Well, maybe we're not compatible like we thought we were. Because I need a gangster. Not a gangster, but at least somebody that's going to be like a little tougher. But I'm just like, oh, I thought it was going to work. You know, it happens.
Do you want a gangster?
No, I definitely need somebody that's tough, though.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Just know how to
like defend yourself from you, girl. Think about what you're saying right now. That just don't even make any sense.
I don't do anything. I'm fucking lovable. All I want to do is go to the beach.
But you obviously
eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Rub my feet in the sand. I'm not a hard
who brings a peanut butter and jelly to the beach?
Bitch, me.
That's nasty. 90 degrees at the beach with a PB and J.
Who said I was there at fucking? First of all, it's nighttime when I'm bringing the peanut butter and jelly.
And what if the wind blows and the sand gets caught in all the peanut butter? That is a wrap on that sandwich, girl.
We're not in the wind and sand. You eat the sandwich before you get to the sand. By the time you get to the sand, you're rolling in the sand already, so it doesn't even fucking matter where the sand goes.
You had sex on the beach before?
Yes, I have.
I've never had sex on the beach.
Well,
but I love sex on the beach drinks.
I know. You say on chicken all the time.
Yes.
Danielle and Bad Girls Club, he's always like, sex on the beach, sex on the beach. I'm like, damn, bitch, you're going to turn into a sex on the beach. Whatever.
I haven't had one of those in like 10 years, girl.
Well, where's the craziest place you've ever had sex?
In front of a nunnery.
In front of a what?
In front of a nunnery.
So, what?
We rolled up in his fucking like Honda Corolla, if that's even a thing. Honda Civic, whatever he had.
Hey, Honda.
Boop, boop, beep, beep. And he's like, we're just gonna park right here. And I go, we're gonna have sex like right here. And there was like a building in front of us. It was really nice and like kind of cathedral, but I wasn't really thinking anything of it. And then we start having sex. We're in the backseat of his whip. And I'm on top, and a cop bangs on the window. My titties are out. I'm like sweating. The windows are fogged. I'm like, I'm going to jail. My dad doesn't even know I lost my virginity. I'm fucked. I am gonna be grounded. And he was like, gosh. You guys, this is a warning. I'm gonna just tell you guys to leave. And he goes, you know that we just had sex in front of like a nun home,
Oh my gosh.
And I go, fuck you, dude. I love you though. We'll see you tomorrow.
You know what? That's a good memory to have. Mine wasn't that lit, where you got stopped by the cops and stuff, but that would have been fun.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I always thought that if I do something wild like that and I got caught, what would my reaction be?
Yeah,
so I was just like,
Excuse me,
miss, can you roll down the window like mid, you know?
Yeah, mid-head, yeah.
Excuse me.
Mid-slobber. Slob on my nose.
Excuse me, ma'am. What if the officer was like, excuse me, ma'am, can I come back?
Yeah. I'd be like, no. And then you probably end up dead and on CNN. So probably suck his dick, actually.
Oh my gosh. So speaking of coming up dead, no bullshit to the side. Serious topic.
Okay. Oh God, can we get away from the
You
serious?
said you wanted to talk about the serious topics first, right?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay, so
yes.
yeah, okay,
Yes.
exactly. So we have another serious topic we want to talk about. So over the, I don't know exactly.
Okay, let me break it down because I read this article from front to back. Okay.
Well, I looked at the videos and I got
Videos.
yeah. So the girl getting into the car.
I didn't see any video, but okay. So some 21-year-old girl again, ladies. I don't know how many times
University of South Carolina.
Yeah, but how many times do you need to read the news? Watch a Lifetime movie, watch Law and Order SVU,
Snaps,
whatever have you. Do not separate from your friends when you go out. Don't get into Ubers by yourself. Don't have no vodka tonics by yourself.
No.
I don't care if your man just texted you and said, come sit on my fucking dick. Say, I drank too much, come pick me up, motherfucker. If you drank too much, I'm gonna see you tomorrow morning. Because bitches are dying, left and right. So basically this girl got into the back of a black Impala with a black man in the front seat. Of course it's gotta be a black man. Of course he's gotta be a black man. And she went missing for a couple of days, so they finally find footage of her getting into what she thought was her Uber. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I just hop in the car.
I'm going to be honest with you, I never just hop in the car. When I do hop in the car, I look at the picture and make sure, and only because my mom always taught me to make sure that I would take a picture of like the license plate anytime I would travel. Camilla, when you get in the car.
So you do that every time you take an Uber, no bullshit.
Not Uber. I'm talking about before Uber was even existed. I'm talking about when I used to travel. My mom used to make me send a picture of the license plate. So that's how cautious.
Oh, like when you're out of the country.
Yeah, when I'm out of the country or anywhere.
Here.
But when I'm here, yes, I match up the license plate.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't even remember the last time I actually looked at the license plate.
I asked them for the name as well, but I don't look at the license plate all the time. That would be bugging.
Right? No. But like, I get in the car and I'm like, for Danielle. I don't even like fucking ask them. I'm like, for Danielle, like a fucking dumbass.
Well, what happened was she got in the back of this car and the car had the child safety locks on, so she wasn't able to even open the doors.
They found her blood in the back seat, in the trunk. Her cell phone was in his passenger seat compartment, and then her body was found in a wooded area. And I guess he lives like a couple blocks away from there.
That's sick.
So he's probably done this before. No bullshit.
But what the creepy part is that he clearly is a predator because he pulled up to the zone of like a college town, so he knew that people were going to be drunk, not necessarily paying attention, not focused on friends and whatever. She looked like she was just nonchalantly get in the car, and boom, you get in the car with the wrong person.
And not only that, like he must have been prepared for this because he had his child locks ready to go.
That's what I'm saying.
Boop boop, girl, you ain't leaving tonight or ever again.
I had a situation where an ex-boyfriend put me in the back of a car with his child locks on, and it freaked me out. I'm claustrophobic.
Why were you in the back seat?
Girl, because he went mad crazy, girl. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, wait.
He kidnapped me. Yes, girl, I got kidnapped before. Seriously, that was a bad relationship. But anyways, I remember.
You can't just be doing but anyways on your stories, bitch. We want the so anyways, this is what happened.
No, but because when I heard that the locks were on, I was like, because when I got in my boyfriend's car and he was like to where it was a scuffle to where I ended up in the back seat. So in the back seat of the car, when I was trying to get out, he was like, I got the child safety locks on, and I'm like, fucking nut.
Oh no.
And that's when I was like, I'm about to die today. Snaps is about to happen.
I've had a few instances where I thought I was going to die, but that's another story for another day.
Exactly, that's too deep. So it's just like
no, I have no problem talking about my stories, girl. You're very reserved. You give us literally the.
Well, that's because I have people always trying to use what I say.
And you know what you say? So. You say swallow a bitch, open wide, and take it all in. We don't give a fuck what anybody thinks.
Well, when it comes to my
yeah, but one day you're gonna tell your daughter about this story because you don't want.
Not my daughter, but you know.
Okay.
So, anywho, passing that. We need to go into a break.
Now I'm like sweating because I'm thinking about how today I took 2 Ubers and I didn't match the license plate and I didn't ask, hey, are you Allison? Or are you?
And I've gotten in some cars with some crazy ass Uber drivers.
Yeah.
Like, drive crazy one. Remember when he got in the car and the guy was like, he put us out? Did he put us out?
No, he was doing like 90 miles per hour and he was like running through red lights. I was like, dude, you need to chill. Like, we got shit to do. We're about to eat some crab legs for the first time. I need you to slow the fuck down. And Anyways, when we
You for the first time. Did you just say you ate crab legs for the first time?
Yeah, for the first time with
oh
you.
Oh my God, girl, no.
You and me shared that experience together.
No, I've always
for
had
me.
crabs. Oh, for you. Oh yeah, I was like, I've been having crabs since 6 years old.
That was actually
girl.
really fucking good. That shit was bomb.
Bro, bomb crab legs, Alaskan king crabs, all the way from Alaska. Ooh, my grandpa.
Smoky juicy. What's it called? Smoking crab? What's the place?
No, you're talking about King. Oh, you're talking about Hot and Juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That place is lit.
Yeah, it is.
You got it way too spicy though, bitch.
I know. I need to calm down with the spice.
Yeah, and then the corn. I couldn't even eat the corn because my fucking eyelashes were sweating off. I was like, what is this? This is not the experience I wanted.
Well, good. Well, you know what? We're gonna come back. This is Swallow It. I'm sorry, you guys. You know what? For the listeners that are tuning in, we are back. You know, we're paying tribute, respect to our lost one. Nipsey Hussle. This is your girl Camilla.
I'm Danny, and this is Swallow It. Open wide, take it all in. We'll be right back.
Boom. We back. Y'all listening to Swallow It, Open Wide, Take It All In. I am your girl Camilla with my girl Danny in the building. And we just, you know, paying tribute to Nipsey Hussle, RIP to him, and sending our prayers and condolences to his family, Lauren London, the child's mother, the kids, everybody you know, that's going through it in the city. It's a little sad out here today, but also we were talking about my breakup.
Yeah, let's get back
you know
to
what I'm
it.
saying? So speaking of my breakup, you know, you eventually meet your guy's friends, you know, his homeboys, maybe his girlfriends or whatever he has.
He ain't gonna have no girlfriend, so.
Well, Danny can't have. Okay, Danny still, you know, doesn't let his.
No, it's never happening. I'm sorry, bitch. Who the fuck are you? You've known him for how long?
She hasn't
You've
grown up to
You've
that
never
level
seen
yet.
his dick, or you have? Which one is it?
Oh, Steve, no, stop.
No, it's not happening.
So
you've been that one friend everybody can't stand then.
Why? Oh, I am definitely the friend that none of the girlfriends, like, they're always like, you fucked her, and they're like, no, that's really my friend.
I will
like
say,
fifth grade.
Yeah, I got.
And I'm like, damn, I really didn't fuck my friend. But the girlfriends always, especially if they didn't grow up with us. And then when they find out that I'm really a good friend and never have sex, they're like, damn. Because guess what? They fuck their friends.
Wait, what?
Like, the girlfriends, you know what I'm
lost
saying?
me.
The girls, like, as far as, like, when they have boyfriends, which are my friends, and they're jealous of us, which are the girls, it's because they have fucked their boyfriends before. Do you get what I'm saying?
Not a fucking clue. Not a clue.
Say, for instance, listen, you have a boyfriend, right?
Right.
He has girlfriends.
No.
Okay, you won't
okay,
let
let's just
them.
say hypothetically he has girlfriends.
He has girlfriends, homegirls, whatever the case may be. Now, his homegirl thinks that you are fucking, you know, but at the same time, you're not, right?
Right.
You're fucking losing me with your fucking face. Fuck this shit. It doesn't even matter anymore, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, the point is that we're fucking trying to make is, can you be friends with your fucking ex-boyfriend's friends?
No.
Period.
Okay, so that guy that I dated in Los Angeles, shout out to you, John, Private Reserve. Look at, I just plugged you and I can't even stand your ass. After we stopped talking, I got one of his homeboys hired me as his personal assistant. He like does like barber shopping in his apartment. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like, I can be one, like, if I'm not fucking him, I'm a really cool chick. Meanwhile, I don't know what he's telling everybody else. But then I'm starting to realize that I think he's telling everyone that I'm fucking him, and I've never ever even seen this motherfucker's dick, nor would I ever.
Okay.
So I don't think you can be friends with. I just don't think it's a good look. Like,
well, I think in a situation where, say for instance, we're all friends.
No.
First.
Wait.
Like, say for instance, we're all friends, and I happen to get with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's different.
And then we were all friends before we all got together.
Right.
And that's different. But if he introduces you to his friends, I think the friends are off limits. Like, you shouldn't be able to
even if he didn't introduce,
I
find my way around. Like, sometimes I'm a petty ass bitch. Like, you don't need to introduce me to your friends. I'm gonna find my way to them anyway. But then after I realized, like, I can't be cool with you because your friends are literally trying to fuck.
Of course. And they sometimes try to,
feel like that's
because
okay.
they try to have sex with you because they want to go back to the friend and say, oh yeah, man, I guarantee. Let me tell you a story I had one time. I had a story where this guy, it's so funny because this is how guys operate. So I spent the night at this guy's hotel or whatever. Didn't do nothing with the guy, but the next day we all hang out.
What does that mean, by the way?
What?
When you spend the night at a guy's hotel, it means you're out of state?
No, I was hanging out.
But like, why weren't you hanging out at his crib?
because we were hanging out in Miami.
Oh, okay, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
Were you out of state?
Yeah, we're out of town.
Okay,
but
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, we're chilling at the hotel, whatever.
Right.
More of the story is his friend thought I was gonna have sex with him. I didn't have sex with him, so the next day we all were chilling. He came behind my ear and he's like, "You did good." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Most girls fuck on the first night." And I was just like, "Nigga, no." Like, you know? But it was just funny because guys think like that, you know what I mean? Like, and he was a high profile player. If I was extra and thirsty, I probably would have, you know what I mean? But I didn't. It wasn't even on that type of time. It was just literally like we fell asleep, you know, it was some chill moment. But the next day his friend was like, "Good job." So clearly they had a conversation about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, she can fuck me this night, you know? Because that's how guys
But don't you think it's a
are.
little creepy? His friend like whispered in your ear, "You did good." Like that's creepy to me.
It is creepy, but when that's your best friend, that means that they had a conversation about you and good job. You didn't fuck them like the rest of these bitches. You know what I mean? Like, I was young at that time too. I was like 20 years old, but it's just so funny. I remember that. And I remember him coming up to me and telling me that in my ear, and I was just so fucking baffled by it. Because I was like, what? Because I was like, damn, niggas be talking.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
They really do. They know your breast size. They know what your pussy tastes like, what it feels like. I'm like, I haven't even fucked you, my dude. I fucked your friend. How do you know, like, my...
Do you feel that's odd that they go and tell their friends about how they
I feel
have
like they
sex
do
with you?
it. I feel like they do it for, like, ego purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like they do it to say, yo, like, I made this bitch squirt last night. Like, I'm really good at fucking. No, dude. I was just really horny, and you just happened to hit the right spot. So that's really what it comes down to. So carry on with your small little dick.
Oh. Have you had a small dick before?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's small?
I had a chode before, bitch. I walked out.
What's a chode? I don't know.
I'm gonna go to
that is.
urbandictionary.com. I'm just gonna read it for the people. Hold on.
Okay, read it for the people because what is a chode? Like,
You've never heard someone say, "Oh my god."
I've heard of like a circumcised penis that's just, you know.
Have you ever
small.
had an uncircumcised penis?
I've dated someone that had an uncircumcised, yeah.
Does it bother you?
It didn't bother me, but he was extra clean, so that's why I was okay with it. Because he was dirty or even a slight bit of like funk, I was just
Because in
like,
the shower they gotta like pull their dick back.
it's like a sausage.
They gotta like pull the dick back.
It's
and,
like this,
like
like-
brush it. Yeah. It's very weird.
It's like a rope.
I feel like dicks, circumcised and uncircumcised, are both really ugly.
I mean, penises in itself are just not the cutest thing. And
But neither are vaginas.
Yeah, vaginas are not as. But I have seen some pretty vaginas.
I feel like Sarah from Bad Girls Club has a really nice vagina.
She did.
She had a nice little
She
pussy.
did have a nice.
Shout out to you, girl. Whenever you're in LA, come
Because
on.
she didn't have like razor bumps or anything. It was just like smooth
and it was
kitty.
like tiny and
Yeah.
like all shoved in there correct and pierced. I was like, damn, bitch, you got a nice.
I know.
You got a nice vagina. If I was a lesbian, I would definitely eat your shit for sure. Actually, I
Oh
probably
my
wouldn't because she
God,
went
oh my
tanning too
God.
much. But anyways,
Sarah did have a nice vagina.
yeah, shout out to her.
She knew it too. She would just walk around.
She was a crazy bitch.
I like Sarah.
I like Sarah.
At the end of the
I
day.
still like
yeah. She
Yeah.
comes on my page here and there,
Yes,
you know.
same.
I know she, you know, tried to slide some little slugs out there with Natalie, but you know, Natalie's gonna always be Natalie.
Let's have Natalie on here. She'll never come. She'd never support this shit ever.
That's fine. She doesn't have to support it. She can support her dick that she got in her pants and plan.
Oh, damn. She ain't never coming down.
I don't give a damn. Fuck her.
Oh, by the way, I asked Selena Powell I wrote her an email. I was like, yo, I have this like radio show. It's called Swallow It. Will you come on? It's Dash Studio Tuesday nights. She didn't respond, but Gabby didn't know that I emailed her, right? So Gabby did this email. For anyone who doesn't know that you're a new listener, Gabby is my twin sister.
Okay.
Gabby didn't know that I just sent a blast email to everyone I think would be a great guest on Swallow It, and she did a whole YouTube video talking shit about this bitch.
Oh, damn.
So she DM'd her, screenshotting my email, and was like, you're a fucking whore, you just asked me to be on your show. And she's like, actually, that was my twin.
Right.
But she ain't never coming on now. Thanks,
Well,
Gabby.
that's fine. It's okay. We don't womp womp. you
Yeah,
know.
bye.
But, lady, you know, I'm not into throwing shade. I want pure energy.
Yeah, so we're definitely
Positive energy.
into throwing shade, bitch.
You are into throwing shade.
So
I'm
are
into
you.
catching it.
Stop it.
Ow.
Listen,
You know,
this
I'm
is
not
what
gonna
a
run
chode
from the
is.
shade.
This is what a chode is. Are you
Okay,
ready?
let me see.
UrbanDictionary.com, people. Chode
I want to
is
see the picture. And then you can do the explanation.
These are actually really whack definitions.
Let me see.
It just is a dick that is fatter around than it is tall. So basically, a chode is
Let
something
me
that's
see
small.
a visual.
Do you think there's gonna be one on Google?
Yeah, I remember seeing a small penis on the what's that guy's name? Howard Stern. He had like
He has a tiny dick?
He had a tiniest penis contest. And this guy had a little bitty, it was like smaller than my pinky. It's so sad.
This guy in high school was like the hottest guy. Everyone like was obsessed with him, right? And I finally got the chance to hook up with him. He pulled down his pants, and I go, I'm leaving. It was
Is this in high school?
This is in high school.
Ooh, you were getting in, girl, huh?
I lost my virginity at 14.
Wow! But no, we're gonna go on to
This is about the size of the joke.
Well, that's
For anyone looking at, it's like a really small banana that's cut into like.
That's horrible. That's very horrible. My little nephew has a bigger penis.
Okay, but you know what I always think about? There's two things that are really fucking terrible for a man.
What?
No bullshit.
Small penis?
A small dick.
Yeah.
Okay, you could have like an average sized dick and have some girth and you would be okay. But if you have a small dick, like, you can't change that shit.
Exactly.
Like, you can get a penis enlargement surgery, but you could die on the table. Is it really worth it to have a bigger dick?
No.
And then the side effects are you might not ever
I know
use
people
the
that
dick.
I know people that use like a pump for their. I've heard people that use pumps, and I think it like pumps up the circulation of the dick. Yeah, seriously. We have to take. First of all, we are going to take a trip to Swallow It. Is going to take a trip to a sex store, a couple of sex stores actually. We're going to go have some fun in there. We're going to video it. We're going to put it out there, and then you guys are going to have to subscribe, comment, like, let us know how you feel. And what kind of sex toys do you guys prefer in the bedroom? Because Danny doesn't use them. I am clearly going to be back on it because I don't have a boyfriend.
I just use sex toys. Like, so the guy that I last had sex with opened a drawer and he had a bunch of sex toys in it. He's
like
"Can I use
dildos?
this?" Yeah.
Why? He probably likes it in the ass. Any man that's holding on to dildos, what the fuck for, dude? Makes you think, huh?
Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
No,
if I walk into my man's
straighter than a fucking.
If I walk into my man's bedroom and he has a
So a guy who has a 50 Shades of Grey room likes it up the ass?
Yes, that's
No, I feel like some people.
You're too entwined with your sexuality, dude. I don't want to know that you like to be fucked in the ass with your fingers or anything like that.
Who? Me?
No, your boyfriend or whoever the guy is. Even though if that's what you like, it's what you like, but
Girl, none of your relationships are ever gonna work. We can't discuss like what you like sexually.
I don't want no man that wants a dick up his ass.
No, but those.
Period.
Where did this even come from?
Because you're talking about the dildos.
Yeah, the dildos are for your pussy only.
So why did he need to fuck you with the dildo when he could fuck you with his
Guys
dick?
find it so hot if they can turn you on with toys.
I've never seen a guy
You've
that
never been
wanted
with a white guy.
I have, and
You
Brad.
fucked one?
Brad did not want to deal with he dealt with toys, but he did not deal with dildos.
Okay, toys, right?
Toys, not dildos.
Yeah, handcuffs.
You said dildo.
Well, no, I just said there was. You said if there was dildos in the drawer.
Wasn't dildos in the drawer, Danny?
Yes.
Oh, exactly.
But it was also multiple stuff.
Did he use the dildo on you?
No.
Exactly. My fucking point.
Fuck you.
Don't be mad because I'm busting his ass out right now.
No.
I'm just saying, Danny, it's okay if you have to take a moment in silence and think that he got fucked in the ass with one of those dildos.
No.
Danny, what is he using the dildo for then? Think about it.
I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, guys can definitely be freaky for sure.
I feel like a lot of people use
Let's
that
go into
type
a
of
break,
shit.
and we're gonna come back into this, and we're gonna elaborate on this real quick because you need to realize that.
No, you need to realize that you're crossing some lines right now.
I'm not gonna cross.
You're disrespecting me right now.
I'm so sorry. We're gonna take a break. This is Swallow It. I'm your girl Camilla. We got Danny in the building. Open wide, take it all, and Dash Talk X. Boom. You know, we back in the building. Slow motion today, but we still getting at it. Swallow it, open wide, take it all in. I am your girl Camila, and I got my boo in the building with me, Danny.
Hi. Hey. Have you seen the commercial
No,
for...
bitch.
You didn't let me finish, bro.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that commercial for... What's the Cricket Wireless?
I don't know.
With the like little balls.
But I heard cricket was popping, girl.
Yeah, everyone has cricket.
$19?
Nobody has fucking cricket.
Girl, my dad got cricket.
Oh my God.
I don't know. No, I think he has
Your
boom.
dad used to get
I think
together.
I think he got Metro. I think he got a Metro.
Oh, Metro's
booming.
No, he needs to get cricket.
Girl, first of all, his calls don't never drop, but mine do. On Sprint, I need y'all to get y'all shit together.
No, but nobody has Sprint together. I mean, no one has Sprint.
Anymore, huh?
No.
I'm still with Sprint.
Yeah, who the fuck has Sprint?
I know. I've just been loyal. That's how loyal I am. I need to let go.
But on the
God.
cricket commercial, it's like little balls and they're green. And there's a commercial where it reminds me of me and Twin because the ball's like, hey, that's how they answer their phone.
Yeah.
And then instantly they're like, okay, bye. I'm like, that's literally how I talk to everyone.
Oh my God, annoying. I'm just kidding.
I'm so annoying. I'm the most annoying human being, but I'm like awesome at the same time. I feel like you need to embrace how annoying you are. I feel like people that don't accept that they're annoying or irritating or frustrating at some degree aren't going to live a great life. I'm living a great life because I know how annoying I am. You know what I mean?
On a 10, scale of 1 to 10, you are fucking. No, just kidding.
I'm like an
I love
8.
you.
I'm like an 8.5.
You're not really annoying to me because I know how to deal with you, but you can't be a little bitch and I'll just be like, sometimes I'm annoying.
But being a bitch and being annoying are two different things.
Yeah, exactly. So, moving forward in this bitch.
Let's talk about your hair right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was just supposed to call you Wilda, like my best friend.
No, I'm not her. No, I'm just kidding. No shade, no shade.
Damn, girl, don't be shading my friends.
No shade, no shade.
But you got a new hairdo. She came in here 1 week with like a high bun.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got some dreads.
Full locks. It's a new wave.
How does this work?
So basically, it's like a braid that they do first, and
this
then
can't
they
be good
wrap.
for your hair.
I mean, what is good for your hair? What is good for you in the world?
How heavy is it?
It's not heavy at all. It's very light. Yeah, surprisingly, it doesn't hurt. But if your edges are a little like light, then I can see them like hanging.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. But you have to get them like to where that they don't pull. But anybody that's out there, my gossip does faux locks. When she comes in town, I have to hit her up because she's the only person that I trust with my hair. You know, everybody don't do your hair right. You know, or take care of it. So I went to her. She's VSA, All in All Beauty. She's in Douglasville, Atlanta. She also does waxing, esthetician. She does it all. She's doing it big.
Do you wax your puss?
Definitely.
You wax that puss?
You know what's so funny? My mom said the other day, she was like, damn, Camila, and your boyfriend accepted you without getting a wax.
Well, Camila, you're one of the hairiest chicks I've ever met.
I know, but it was just so funny because I get waxed, but it's just funny that my mom.
Do you really get waxed though?
Yes,
like
girl.
on a regular basis?
On a regular.
I can't shave. Can you shave?
I can't shave because it gives me like
ingrown hairs.
Yeah, ingrown hairs, and I grow like the hair grows like double.
Yeah, because we're good. We got curly hair.
For those of you that are tuned in, women know what we're talking about. Ingrown hair. So if anybody's listening, like
white females don't know what we talk about.
Yes, they do. White girls do.
They don't get the same type of ingrown hair.
They don't get the same, but white girls do also get ingrowns, girl. Don't get it twisted. These white girls go through the same shit, if not worse. That's why they're trying to be us.
Oh my god. I swear you don't really like white people, girl.
I do. I went to school with all white girls. Are you kidding me? I love all races.
Yo, have you talked to your friend yet?
What friend? Oh, yeah, I have actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys mended the road?
We haven't mended, but we have talks. So we, it's slowly, we need space, we need time, and I'm just gonna say I've never been in that type of situation before, so we just have to wait it out.
Basically, for anyone who doesn't know, I forgot that sometimes when I'm talking to Cam on air, I forget we are on air, but her friend.
Danny likes to put all the business out there. No,
damn, you're a whack girl. You don't want to tell none of your juicy stories.
I don't. No.
God, you could never have a YouTube channel because you
definitely not.
Nobody knows secrets.
Because you can't tell it all.
Yes, you can tell it all.
Sometimes, no, I can't. Sometimes you have to protect your dearest friends, and you just don't have to put everything on air. It doesn't matter. Stories are stories.
We're not saying her height or her weight or her build.
You can't do that sometimes.
Oh, I'll say everything about everybody.
I know, that's the difference.
But I won't name their names though.
But they know.
Yeah, they know, and I hope you hear, and I hope you know I'm talking about you, bitch.
See, well, that's not what I want to do. Not at this hour at the moment. You know what I mean? I'm not really into giving people a clout that
Anyways, let's go back to your hair because you clearly don't want to give us any juicy details about your breakup, no juicy details about your girlfriend.
My breakup is how juicy can it be that I got dumped? Camila got dumped, everybody. So what juice do you need to know?
We want to know what you said to get dumped.
What I said was... I'm not telling you. Oh! catch us later, motherfuckers. I need y'all to download and subscribe, and then I'll fucking tell y'all, okay? So if you guys subscribe, send a comment, and everybody put on the comment, we want to know what you said. I'll tell it next time. If you guys go on to Swallow It Podcast and on Dash Talk X or wherever you guys have heard the show on in our Instagrams or whatever, and you guys really show that you want to know, I'll drop the jewel. But until then, y'all not just gonna get the juice like that.
So, anyways, let's go back to your fucking hair then.
Womp womp
womp womp womp.
No,
let's talk about this hair. So if you're having sex and some dude like grabs your locks, because they're not real, obviously.
No, but they're attached to my real hair, bitch.
Yeah, I know. So what does that feel like if he's like tugging your head?
I don't know, because hopefully if I'm in sex and I'm into the sex, I won't even feel the nigga pulling my hair.
I mean, I feel like anyone, even if they're into sex, is gonna feel somebody pulling their hair.
Well, if you see, the thing is, if you pull someone's hair, you have to know how to pull someone's hair. You can't just be yanking a bitch hair like that.
That's
but if
what dudes do.
No, girl.
Yeah.
You gotta have somebody that cares.
Porn?
I don't.
You don't watch porn ever.
Do you hear those boring ass songs that they play in the background?
First of all, what porn are you watching?
I don't want to watch the porns that
Pornhub. Pornhub.com, bitch. I rep you. Give me some t-shirts and pay me for this shit.
What is so interesting about porn? Because I'm not interested.
Yo, I've been like, I'll switch it up. I'll watch like some 3D, some anime,
3D?
and then I'll go back
What's
to big
3D?
dick. 3D means like it's cartoon shit.
You're weird. Fuck.
110%.
You're watching cartoons, fuck?
Yeah, and I'd be like, wow.
Animated
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah. Those dicks be way bigger than a normal dick, so I'm like,
You know what, ladies and I learned a lot that I did not know about Danny tonight. She is watching animated cartoon sex, ladies. If I have not heard of no creepy, weird shit than that, I have not heard of nothing else in this motherfucker. Really? Are you really that creepy?
I'm not creepy, girl.
That's a little strange that you watch animation. Okay, so what pops off in this animation?
It's just like watching a regular porn, but it's just animated.
Okay, because in my mind, I'm thinking about Animaniacs animation. Is it like on a cartoon scale, or is it like adultish kind of?
No, it's like 3D.
Oh,
It like almost
Maybe I'm
looks
gonna Google it
human-like,
today.
but it's not.
Good to know.
Don't be judging me. You don't even watch porn.
I don't, but I'm definitely going to look
But I'm
into
saying,
it.
in every
so I will
porn,
not
when the
get.
dude is pulling the hair, it's like, her neck is broken, literally. I'm surprised she's alive. Bitch's neck snaps. Pet cemetery. Deadass.
I have had somebody like full on like grab my neck too tight. I'm like, dude, like
I love being choked.
I know you're
Choke me out, slap me, call me a bitch. Oh man, but treat me like a lady out there because we going for breakfast, alright? We getting these sausages and we getting these pancakes. We having a shower in the morning. And we cuddling, but right now you can treat me like a whore.
So you definitely like to be like, do you want to get slutted out when you're having sex?
110%. If a dude's not slapping me or choking me, the sex is whack.
Oh my.
Like, I don't want him to even call me back.
Would you let me just be in the little corner in the wall, like when you have sex one day, just little peek, just understand the level of craziness that you're doing.
I've told my closest
Or
girlfriend.
just let me be under the bed, like. Let me just be a little fly on the wall.
Oh,
and they'll be like,
man, you might
that?
be scarred for life. You'll never look at me the same.
I probably won't.
No.
I know
You
for sure.
Like, you literally be sitting in the studio.
When you told me somebody got to spit in your mouth, I was done after that. I was like, you know what? Yep, we're not on the same
Yeah, but
level.
he spit in my mouth and I spit it right back at him.
Exactly.
And I said, am I your bitch? And he said, what do you mean? I go, am I your girl? Are we together? He said, no. I go, then don't you dare spit in my mouth. That is some possessive, I own your pussy shit.
That is fucking sick, but we are going to go to a fucking break.
No, bitch, we
It's a wrap again. Damn, y'all, this is the second time in a row that I thought we were still rolling. Nipsey Hussle in this bitch. Y'all don't know about that, but I'm just put that out there.
Well, it was a great time.
It was.
It's always a pleasure.
It is.
Same time, same place next week. This is Swallow It. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, XXO Danielle. Swallow It Podcast on Instagram. And Camilla.
You can find me on Instagram, The Real Camilla P, and on Twitter, I am Camilla P. And we also want to give one more prayer and condolences to Nipsey Hussle and his family. We love you, Nip. I can't fucking believe this shit happened, but you know what, my nigga? Like, you know what? You in there with the greats and be partying it up for us in the world. Please keep us, like, just keep us protected, Lord. And, everybody out there, stay safe.
If you like what you heard, because we know that you did, we'll talk to you next week, I guess. Bye.
Open wide, take it all in.